Okay. So we actually have more people on today than I expected. I already told some of you, but I scheduled for a short call today. I didn't have anybody on to speak. It's Older Michiganians Day in Lansing, and a lot of our network partners are headed down to that, or over to that, or up to that, depending on where they're located. So I did expect to not have a lot of you on the call today, but here you are, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Um, Again, for those of you who haven't been on a call, this is going to be a real short and sweet one today. They're usually about a half an hour. Um, Sometimes they're 45 minutes, but we usually try to keep them shorter than longer. Never want to go over and waste anybody's time because your time is so precious. Okay, so home heating credit is our first agenda item. Even though the tax deadline has passed, the home heating credit can still be submitted through September 30th. I can't underline the importance of the home heating credit enough. Many people who receive Social Security do not have to file for taxes. However, they could be eligible for the home heating credit. And that can help to pay for some of their heating bills. But part of the reason why we emphasize it so much is that for those who have heat rolled into their rent, if they apply for the home heating credit and they get over $20 back from that, it can greatly increase the dollar amount on their bridge card if they're receiving the food assistance. So they can still apply for that credit through September 30th. There are still VITA tax sites available to help to file for taxes, and we have that link available on MySoap.
Can you repeat that? We're just trying to understand how that happens. You said that they can get additional benefits on their bridge card if they apply for the home heating credit?
Yes, so they have to receive over $20 from that credit. And then they should see, if they get that, they should see from their caseworker that they're getting an additional $526 deduction from that they put towards their bridge card. Basically, it has to do with their calculation, and that's deducted from their income. So it will reduce their income, so it looks like they get more on their bridge. So they do get more on their bridge card. If you see that people are getting that over $20 from the home heating credit, and they're getting the letters from DHHS that says what their deductions are, and it does not include that $526 or so, let us know. We will make sure that they are getting that because they should be. And we have seen that in some cases they're not when they should be. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. I want to make sure it's a little confusing, so I want to make sure that I'm clear enough about it. Yeah,
I want to
that
make sure too, this is Brenda from CSI. It's important that if they do get the home heating credit and it's more than $20, I know that the workers in our area actually want to see a copy of the check once it's received. If they don't get that, our experience is that the workers oftentimes won't include it.
we have advised that it's helpful to send that in. Certainly, we have to notify the caseworkers because other than the annual review, they're not going to be able to check everybody's treasury information all the time. So we do have to be proactive, or the clients have to be proactive to tell their caseworker that they're getting this credit, and we do recommend that you make that copy of that check. We shouldn't have to be making a copy of that check, but that might be the best way to make sure the clients get that benefit. And again, we are here in Lansing to help if you ever run into the problem that they're not getting that. So Okay, next item on the agenda, state emergency relief. That program that we focus on for the heat and energy assistance, it ended on May 1st. However, we still encourage people to apply for it. And that's because there are other programs available through other organizations. Sometimes it's the AAA, sometimes it's, somebody more local. Um, in Lansing, I want to say St. Vincent's has additional assistance for some of the heat and utility expenses, but they want to see that you applied for the SER before they will provide that additional assistance. So even though that program is closed, we still advise to complete those applications if that situation arises. The next item on the agenda is the Affordable Care Act repeal. I just wanted to note for those of you who don't know how this could affect our programs. We can't say for sure how it's going to affect our programs, but it does look like it may affect some of the programs regarding perhaps the Medicare Savings Program and Medicaid. So those are two programs that we work with that could be affected by a change in the Affordable Care Act or a replacement of the Affordable Care Act. It's something that we listen closely to see how that's going to affect our programs in the future. And of course, until our state, until it's all gone through the government and then our state implements any changes, we won't know for sure. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody's aware that our ear is on that. We're listening to, what is expected to become of that and what is the becoming of that. And I'll try to make sure that you're aware of what we hear as we hear it. So, but that could result in some changes to, like I said, the Medicare Savings Program as well as Medicaid. There's a couple of reminders. Our office will be closed on May 29th for Memorial Day, as many of your offices probably will be as well. And a reminder, if you have any new staff members or volunteers, let us know. We're always thinking about, trainings and when we need to have new trainings. So if you have somebody in mind who might want to be an application assistant, let us know as soon as possible and we'll talk about scheduling a training and we can work together on a date for those. I have just put together a training for Northern Michigan. We're going to be at Grayling in the Nature Center on Tuesday, June 13th. And I know any of you from Genesee County may have heard from Nicholas recently. He's working on a training there as well. And Southeastern Michigan, we are actually looking for training space down there. So we have a great facility that we've been using quite frequently at Wayne Metro. It's actually a floor above our offices in Detroit, so it works out really well. But we wanted to spread out a little bit and make sure that we're not having everybody drive so much every time. So if you are aware of a space that has computers with good internet, and we have portable screens that we can bring so that we can do the training even if there's not a projector available. We have our own projectors. So if any of you have any ideas for a training space like that with a computer lab, we need your suggestions. And I told you it was going to be really short and sweet. Before I let you go, I wanted to get updates from you, and I did notice that a few people joined the call. So who did I have join the call?
Shirley and Sheila in Detroit office.
Oh, hi there, Shirley and Sheila.
Hi. Evangeline Glover Mayweather, Wayne Metro.
Good morning. Okay, so Wayne Metro, I have a few of you on the call today. Do you have any updates for your organization? Any upcoming events or anything like that? Sh Shirley, did you have any upcoming events that you're going to be attending in the Southeast Michigan?
Salvation Army is trying to get together a resource fair, and they're let me just see if I can pull that email up real quick, and she just sent it to me. Let's see, maybe some. It's going to be at this shelter, and it's going to be. Oh, let's see here. Second annual Landlord and Tenant Resource Event, June the 1st on Thursday at 10 o'clock at the Salvation Army Booth Shelter at 3737 Humboldt. And they're looking for people to come. It's free. You know, they'll provide a table. They usually, provide lunch. But you will have to do a 3 to 5 minute presentation about your program.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I may go. I can try to send you the link to this, or even just forward it to you.
Sure, that would be great.
Yeah, let me do that real quick while I got you on the phone. Okay, what is your email address?
I am L Gamet, Gamet.
T is in Tom.
Correct. At elderlovemi.org.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. Also, we have openings for housing at our senior building. The resident must be 62 and above, and it is based on income. And it's also, the rent is funded by HUD also. And we have one vacancy for our smaller building, which you have to have a physical disability for that one.
Wow, that's great. Okay.
So that's just really about it.
Lindsay?
Yes.
I'm sorry, this is Stacy from Wayne Metro. As soon as I heard you say to talk about something, I made a mistake and pressed hang up instead of to take myself off of mute.
No problem.
I apologize for that. We do have some utility assistance, customer assistance days that are coming up for our utility assistance program. We have one on Friday at Cornerstone Church in Wayne. We also have some Head Start cats. Again, we're spending money for DTE assistance. So those are the types of events that we are working toward currently. But we're also, of course, still doing our WRAP, our water assistance program, regularly. And we are incorporating, MiCAFE into any, anytime we see a senior that is in need of assistance.
Great. Now, that utility assistance that you do, does that require the state emergency relief?
It doesn't require it, but we do encourage it.
Encourage it. Okay.
It's not, they don't have to apply. They don't have to apply for it, but we do encourage them to do so. We do have a cap of $3,000. So, if they're getting assistance with the SER and they're getting it with us, it just cannot go over that amount.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Are you talking about the LSP? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, we do facilitate LSP as well, but what we go ahead. So yeah, exactly. They've extended LSP through the end of the month.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, to the end of.
By the way, this is Inam from
to the end of June.
Oh,
yes.
hi, Inam.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, because we do that here too.
I have a question. I have a couple of seniors that need some help with housekeeping. I'm going to be applying for the DHS program, but in the meantime, I was wondering, does anyone know of any volunteer organization that could probably help them get their house straightened out, because they are going to be facing eviction if they don't get the house cleaned up. So I've been checking everywhere, and I just can't seem to find any resources.
Have you reached out to DAAA there on that?
You know what? I had asked them before. They really don't have a program. Well, they have one, but it's, you have to go through the waiting list, and they got to come out and
Yeah.
so that I am going to refer them to that one also. But I just kind of needed something right away.
Check the churches in the area.
You know what? That's a good idea. I think I'll try that.
That's one of those things that tends to come up a lot, and it is challenging to find resources. So I think that's a good idea to reach out to the churches.
Application.
So I had a few more of you join recently, and I just wanted to let you know we are doing a very abbreviated call today. It's the Older Michiganians Day in Lansing, so a lot of our sites are going to that, and I'm actually headed to it shortly. So I did a short call for today, but we're just going through agency updates right now. So was there anybody else with an agency update or any upcoming events or anything like that?
Hi, this is Evangeline. I do have a resource for the senior.
Okay.
It's the faithworksmichigan.com.
faithworksmichigan.com. Okay.
And there you can pull that up on the website, and here's a contact number, 1248
Okay.
613-4925.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, well, if there's nothing else, we will have a normal call next month. And I don't have in front of me who I'm going to have speaking for that call. I expect it to be much longer than this call. I am pleasantly surprised with how many of you are on the call this morning. So thank you so much for your dedication to the MiCAFE network. As usual, if you have any questions for us, give us a call. On MySoap, we've made sure that we have our cell phone numbers on there for myself and Sarah and Nicholas. We will actually all be at the event today at the Capitol for the Older Michiganians Day, but we will have our cell phones available. So if you have any questions for us, we will try to answer those or connect with somebody in our office who can take care of any needs that you have. So, and as usual, we have our MiCAFE hotline, and we're available there Monday through Thursday, 9 to 3, and that is at 877-664-2233. Did anybody have any questions or comments before I let you loose for the day? All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. It's really warm here in Lansing, so it looks like it's going to be beautiful.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.